I'm gonna need some of this for this movie. Hello everyone and welcome back to Western Week. So today we're looking at the movie Gunless, starring Paul Gross and Sienna Gilroy. Who cares? You're not gonna know who it is anyway. Gunless. You guys probably haven't heard of this. This is a Canadian-made Western, and it's all about Canada, too, in a way. The story is about this gunfighter that goes by the name of the Montana Kid. He's on the run by a bunch of bounty hunters, and he ends up in Canada. And, of course, in Canada, nobody has any guns around. He runs into this guy, and he feels that he needs to shoot this guy in a duel. However, nobody else has a gun. Therefore, there's no way to duel. However, he meets this girl who offers to give him a gun if he helps her build her windmill. However, the bounty hunters are hot on his trail, and it won't be long before they find him. A couple days ago, I reviewed the comedy of Maverick. The comedic Western that was both funny, but it was a Western. It wasn't fully a comedy, and it wasn't fully a Western. It was a mixture of them both, and that made it a great film. This... Technically, it's not a Western since it's in Canada. It's a Northern. This movie, I heard so much good things about. It received a lot of popularity, and it hit theaters all over, and it had a lot of people talking about it. However, I was so disappointed watching this, because it was such a good concept. A guy who is a gunfighter, who's so focused on guns, ends up in Canada where nobody uses guns like that because all there is to kill people.
Talk has it that you're the Montana Kid.
That's right.
Among America's most notorious gunslingers are Wild Bill Hickok, John Wesley Hardin, and the Montana Kid. Are you that? The Montana Kid?
I reckon so.
Says here you killed 6 men.
11.
You don't look like a kid. Well, nicknames have a way of sticking. Decades even, ain't that right?
I guess so.
Is it true you're proposing a gunfight today? With Jack?
Sundown.
Help me.
Showdown with Montana Kid!
Right here in Barclay's Brush. The town hasn't seen this much excitement since Larry accidentally set fire to his prize, you. Yeah. Can Jack duel with my Winchester? Because he doesn't have one.
No, hang on. What about mine? Mine's practically brand new.
What's wrong with you people?
Yeah, what's wrong with you? It's up to Jack, no? And he might like my shotgun best.
However, this was boring. It was really boring. I mean, I think the main problem is I don't like the character, the Montana Kid. I don't like him at all. I mean, here's the reason he wants to kill this guy that he desperately wants to duel. The guy sees the Montana Kid's horse, and he takes the horse, and because the horse needs a new shoe. It needs a new horseshoe. The shoe's fallen off, and he's a blacksmith. So he goes to reshoe the horse for him, for free, right? And the Montana Kid doesn't like that. And during the incantation, the guy calls him ordinary.
I don't got time for a common nuisance.
What did you just call me?
A nuisance.
No, before that, what did you call me?
Common?
Oh, you just stepped over the line.
And since he's like, ordinary, I'm not ordinary, you crossed a line, I'm calling you out. Right off the bat, I don't like him. Now, it's okay if you don't really like the main character at the beginning, as long as he goes through a character arc and you like him more at the end. This guy's supposed to go through a character arc. However, I don't really know what the character arc is. I don't know what it's supposed to be. He's kind of a jerk at the beginning, and he's nice at the end. And there's no real transition. There's no real reason for him to change. Now, the thing is that I really kind of bugs me about this is they kind of portray Canadians as idiots. I mean, not all of them. Like, the girl is a smart character, and the doctor is a smart character, and the blacksmith. But besides that, the Mountie's portrayed as an idiot. The other characters are portrayed as morons.
And you got a hog blade like this.
Well, that's a cattleman's revolver, isn't it? A peacemaker, and an equalizer, and a widowmaker.
Stop that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I almost feel offended. It feels like us as Canadians are portrayed as idiots. And maybe that's not what they were trying to do, because I'm pretty sure Paul Gross is a Canadian, so he's probably wasn't trying to do that. But just the regular yokels, they seem like, hey, look, they're morons, they don't have guns, ha 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 ha, let's laugh at them.
People.
Oh, it's all what you do with it.
Well, yes, but if a man walks into my shop with a shovel, I don't think, oh, he might kill me with that.
Yeah, but a shovel could kill you. He could hit you on the head with it.
Or job you. You can say that about anything. You can say it about a rock, even.
Yeah, but nobody ever comes in with a rock, and besides, a rock is not a tool.
Tell the Indians that. They've been using rocks as tools for years.
Yeah, you could smash somebody in the face with a rock.
Or job someone.
No, you can't stab somebody with a rock.
Tell the Indians that. They've been stabbing people with rocks for years.
What about a rope? I mean, hitting and jab somebody with a rope wouldn't do anything.
Don't be so sure.
You could strangle someone with a rope.
Then you could take it and rub it over somebody's eye. Pushing hard.
I don't like that. Canadians, we aren't idiots. In fact, we're smarter than you Americans. Ha ha ha! No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'm just joking around. Maybe. But yeah, it kind of felt like, since we don't have guns, we're morons. Ooh, ooh. Now, Paul Gross is not a bad actor. I didn't find him appalling. The only thing is I didn't find his character likable. And it was really cliched. It felt like, kind of like the same as Cars was. It was cliched, where it was just a guy who gets stuck in this town, and he has to be there and work someplace, and all these characters are weirdos, and he doesn't like them when he first meets there, but over time he grows to like the town, and he grows to calm, and he sees their way of life, and he respects it, blah, blah, blah. I just didn't feel for these characters. Like, there are some funny things, like Paul Gross says a lot.
What's wrong with you people?
That's kind of funny, but it also, once again, it shows there's something wrong with us. We don't have guns, so there's something wrong with us. I didn't feel it. The villain, they kind of have to. This is how they show the villain is menacing.
I know I do.
He shot a dog! Oh, he's evil! This movie is kind of not nice. I mean, the purist, there's just nothing to go for in this movie. I mean, the only character that I kind of like was Mountie, and even though they kind of portray him as an idiot, he was still a nice guy. That's what I think Canadians are, nice guys. But not all guys. No, there's women up here too, and they're nice gals. And guys, there's guys up here too. But yeah, the Mountie was kind of likable, and they had that guy, the guy whose name I can't remember, is in the Maverick film, the Indian and the Maverick were hinting here too. You know that guy's also on Red Green. You guys, if you guys don't know, if you guys don't know what Red Green is, look it up. Funny Canadian stuff. Yeah, there is kind of cool ending with a little bit of a showdown, and the ending with the bad guy is kind of cool. Except it goes back to lame at the very end. So, I'm gonna give it to you straight. Don't watch Gunless. I mean, there's lots of people telling you it's good and not funny. It's not. And there's not a whole lot to say on this film. There's nothing to it. I mean, it's not funny. And it's kind of offensive, I find. So, I think the only reason it's kind of famous, it's getting a little known, is because it's a Canadian film and, you know, they're getting a lot of press there, and that's the only reason it's kind of getting any recognition. So, yeah, Gunless. I give. Where is it? Oh, there. I'm giving Gunless in my face. 3 out of 10. Remember, I like it in 99. If I don't like it, it's not worth it. See you around.
Be sure to check out more of my other videos on my channel. And wait for more coming soon.
By the way, I know that's probably not how drunk people really act, but I've never been drunk and I've never really seen someone drunk. So I just did my best guess. See you around.
Fine. I need your true full name, please.
You're not a smuggler, are you?
No.
Whiskey trader?
No.
Horse thief?
No.
All right. Good day, sir. Oh, one more thing. Sean,
Sean?
how long will you be staying in Canada? Contravention of rule number 44 of the Constable's Code of Behavior, Hygiene, and Equipment Care.
That's Rule 45 there, Chief.
Okay, thank you, Aquala.
Wear on your hip. Gun's a magnet for death. Hell, some would say you're looking to die.
This is wrong. The gun is just a tool. It's like any other tool.
Tool designed for killing people.
No, it's all what you do with it.
Well, yes, but if a man walks into my shop with a shovel, I don't think, oh, he might kill me with that.
Yeah, but a shovel could kill you. He could hit you on the head with it.
Or job you. You could say that about anything. You could say it about a rock, even.
Yeah, but nobody ever comes in with a rock, and besides, a rock is not a tool.
Tell the Indians that. They've been using rocks as tools for years.
Yeah, you could smash somebody in the face with a rock.
Or job someone.
No, you can't stab somebody with a rock.
Tell the Indians that. They've been stabbing people with rocks for years.
What about a rope? I mean, hitting and jabbing.
I'm not partial to insults. It's my horse. I believe he's in pain.
Reckon so? A stone bruise.
So first you thieve him, then you deliver him to torment.
I retrieved a stray. I ain't done. He forged that hoof.
You ain't touching him.
I don't got time for a common nuisance.
What did you just call me?
A nuisance.
No, before that, what did you call me?
Common?
Oh, you just stepped over the line.
Oh!
Get your gun. I said I'm calling you out. Hey, well, you mind telling that big ape in there I'm calling him out here.
Jack, where's the hot